Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jacob End will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jacob End will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jacob End will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Magic of Venus, our new weekly show where we dive consciously into the future of Aquarian age relationships, giving you the weekly Venus magic love forecast and going over each zodiac sign to give you your love reading for the week. I'm cracking up because as I'm talking, my phone's falling apart.
This is going to be a good show, guys.
The thing holding my phone is falling apart.
Oh,
I was like, what is happening? The phone's sliding off of it. It fell off. Oh, God. Okay, so welcome, you guys. Let me put my phone back. Oh, that was way too funny. Oh, my God. Let's say hi to everybody. I hope you guys are doing good. We got Traylene, we got Warrior of Light, Mary Ann, we've got Veronica, hello Courtney, Christina G, Nora, welcome to Ria, welcome guys, SG, hello Shannon, good to have you here. Yes, all right, it's good to be here. So I'm Jacob End, and this is Chandra Sangat. Was she over there?
Hello, everybody.
And we got an epic show for y'all tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're being redonkulous. But for me, this is like an epic fun day because the moon moved into Leo today and I have a Leo moon. And so I'm just like having fun and feeling like really like spunky energy. That's where I'm at today.
It is that kind of a day. I had a bunch of things that in another time would make me probably like feel really upset, but today I'm just cracking up about it.
For example, should we do a screen share? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. So welcome everyone. Like I said, hello Joan, hello Julene, hello Rebecca and Tina and Valerie and Jess. Yay, so good to have you guys here. So what this show is all about is we talk about the astrology of Venus for the whole week, starting today and going all the way till next Wednesday. And then we go through each of the zodiac signs and we talk about like where the energies of the week are happening in your own chart. And then we add some tarot cards and oracle cards and animal spirit cards and the, what are those little stones called again?
I just call them the stones.
The stone.
The stones.
And then we just get to have a lot of fun. So this is basically like your weekly forecast, your weekly zodiac, where your individual sign gets like a reading just for you. So it's been really fun. Before we actually get into the readings, I do want to give you guys a few announcements, go over a few announcements that we have that are very, very exciting. The first one is, so next week, Chandra and I are actually going to LA. We're going to go to the beach.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some epic photo shoots at the beach. So that's going to be fun. We're going to get our nails did.
Oh my gosh.
So we are actually going to move the show up to Monday next week. So you'll get us today and then you'll get us on Monday and then you'll get us the Wednesday after that, just so we can kind of fit it in all together and we don't have to go live while we're on the road. So just want to let you guys know about that. Another announcement is my love readings, my love astro compatibility readings are on sale for half off right now through the end of February. So only a few days left of being able to sign up for those. People have been really enjoying them, and they give you insight into any kind of relationship. It's geared towards love and partnership, but it doesn't have to be. You can get a compatibility reading with like your daughter or your brother or your mother or your father or anything like that you want to know more about how you interact with the other person. Yeah, me too. But anyways. So, another cool thing is I am now on Telegram. I mean, I've been on it for a while, but now I'm actually announcing it. So you can follow at Channel for Grace on Telegram if you guys have Telegram. If you don't, it's a cool app. It's kind of like WhatsApp, but it's cool because you can post things and you can create groups and pages. And so that's a place for me to communicate with everyone that wants to know what's going on with the channel, with me, post and share, videos and stuff like that. So follow me on Telegram at Channel for Grace. Make sure you download your free moon astrology guide that tells you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. And if you haven't checked out the winter webinar, make sure to check out the winter webinar. I go over the astrology all the way until March 20th, the spring equinox. So it helps you prepare for the few months ahead. And there's a lot of cool stuff coming up. I also, we're going to do a new podcast episode that's going to be released this weekend on the full moon, because we are moving into full moon, you guys, which is crazy. But we're going to do that. So make sure to check out Channel for Grace Uncut podcast. And the last episode I did was all about the Aquarian age and what do we do now that the Aquarian age is here. So I had a conversation with myself, with my twin, my Gemini twin, my other half, and it was fun. We had fun. So those are my little things that I wanted to share. And Chandra has some really awesome news too. So I'm just gonna let you take over.
I am super excited, like really, really, really super excited. So the first thing I want to talk about is my readings. You can find my human design readings, and I also do quantum alignment parenting readings. It's basically human design synastry readings with your kids, and they are epic because you can help basically figure out who you are and who you're not, and then who your kids are and who they are not, which is really important. So everybody could just be their happy-go-lucky selves. And we can really support our kids in being themselves and who they are and all of that beauty, and stop trying to make them be something else.
We've been having we've been having a lot of stuff going on with that, and the podcast that we're going to do is we're going to actually talk about parenting in the Aquarian age. So that's our topic. So very much related.
Yeah. And you can find those on my website, chandrasangat.com or chandrasangat.us. And the most important thing that is we just launched today is my brand new Etsy shop. It's called Magic by Chandra Sangat. It is epic. Oh, Jai has those tester oils. And so what we have is the Goddess Isis oil blend epicness, you
They're
guys.
so good.
I'm going to show them on the other camera because I want you guys to see them.
I've been
They
using
are
this
seriously
for
amazing.
over a week, and
Check this
I
out,
can't
guys.
live without them. Oh, they're
Goddess
so cool.
Isis.
And you put little stones in them too, right?
Yes. So the Goddess blend is patchouli, lavender, sweet orange, and rosehip seed with strawberry quartz. And this one is basically a love potion. And they smell amazing, you guys. I actually spent a lot of time like kind of perfecting the mix. And they're just beautiful. And you could just, like use them on your wrists, or you can just use them on your wrist or wherever you want. They're amazing. Like literally amazing. I love them.
Which
my
is the one
daughter
that
loves
has
them. I knew they were going to
frankincense?
be a hit when my daughter was like, "Oh, that smells good," because she doesn't really like the stuff I make. And then the Isis, you guys, I am not allowed to tell you because I'm not a doctor, so I'm not allowed to tell you that this is for fertility. So
Is that the
this one
one that
has
has
rose,
frankincense?
vetiver, patchouli, frankincense, and myrrh essential oil.
Yes.
And it's really beautiful. But honestly, you guys, I used this mix, and I'm not allowed to tell you that it actually balanced my thyroid. So it balances your thyroid, and it's amazing. So the Isis is epic. So they work together for beauty and epicness, and that's the oils, okay? And the other line that I'm also launching today, which is amazing, is the same stuff, but it's the sprays, the room essential sprays, and it's the same ingredients. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the Isis one, there is also rainbow quartz. So it's and I make these by hand. I put a lot of love into them, and they're actually 7 stones in each of them. Yes. So there are exactly 7 little stones in each of them because that is an epic number. It's to call the angels for help. So yeah, I'm super excited about these guys. I hope you really enjoy them. You can find them at my Etsy shop, and you could go to, I put the link right at the top of my website. So if you go to chandrasangat.com, you will find it right there. I just updated it like 5 minutes ago, literally. Also, once you go to my Etsy site, the pictures
little disclaimer
look horrible. We're going to take brand new pictures with Jai because I got to be honest, it was like the first time using my brand new, really, really fancy camera. And I don't even know what happened. And you're just going to have to go like see it for yourself because I was like, what in the world? But I wanted to launch it because I want it to be available for the full moon. So if you want to get those, I encourage you to do so. And you can find that at chandrasangat.com. Yes.
All right. Can you hear me, Chandra?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so awesome and congratulations. This is like one of the first products that, actually it is the first product that Chandra has ever sold on Etsy. So really excited for you.
Yes.
And I've been using them for like over a week, maybe like a couple weeks. I don't even know. But I can't live without it. Like every day when I wake up, I spray when I'm going to do readings. They're like really helping me, and they're both very different and they go really well together too. I use them together. So So awesome. So awesome. I'm so
Yeah.
excited for
Oh, so
this.
you can find them, so you can get them in the set, but you can also get them individually. So you'll see on the site, you have the options for all of that.
Yes. All right. Yay. So we are going to dive into the astrology of Venus for the week. So let me actually switch over to the iPad display screen. So
Let's
there
do
we
this.
are. I want to show you a chart, and I want to talk about basically what's happening with Venus this week. And this is how we start the show. We going. We going. Oh, I'm also going to use these really cool new cards today that I'm really freaking excited about. These Isis Oracle cards. I use them for one of the readings, one of the videos. The last video I did, which I uploaded, it was all about Fomalhaut, the sun on Fomalhaut, and Archangel Gabriel, and the meaning of all of that. And now I'm going to use them again today. So I'm excited about that. Yes, Venus is amazing. So let me go over here. Hopefully, there it is. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, can you guys see the chart on the screen? Let me know. It'll come soon, I think. So, all right, here we go. So here's the chart. This is the chart for the 27th. So this is basically the chart that for the day of the full moon. It is on the 27th. Yeah, except it's like later in the evening. The reason I want to show you this chart, by the way, we're having a full moon this week. In case you didn't know, this is a full moon week, which is like, okay, here we go.
By the way,
Right? So the moon is in Leo right now. It's in its gibbous, waxing gibbous phase. So it's intensifying. So I love the Leo moon because I have a Leo moon. So I'm feeling amazing. But in general, we're all feeling like kind of like escalated like energy, like it's getting high energy, and it's going to keep reaching a climax point, which is on Saturday, which is for the full moon. And I'm going to be doing the astrology for the full moon video on Friday and then the ceremony on Saturday. But here's the chart for the week. I want to show you Venus. So here she is in Pisces at 3 degrees. Right now, today, she's actually at the last degree of Aquarius, so 29 degrees, which means that tomorrow she is going to move into Pisces. And when Venus moves into Pisces, she is exalted. That she loves to be in this place because this is this place where she can dream, she can be romantic, she can be idealistic, she can like have visions again. And it's a very compassionate energy, a very sensitive energy, very loving energy. And it's literally like emanating Christ consciousness. That's what Pisces is all about. It's the last sign of the zodiac, the 12th sign. And so it means that this is like a powerful connection for us to connect to our higher self, to our divine self, to if there's downloads, we're going to connect to that space. But in terms of relationships, because we are actually entering this realm of Pisces with the sun also in Pisces, we are going to have activated dreams, spiritual experiences. All of those things are coming up and happening right now. So this is a beautiful week. She's not going to be in Pisces for that long. Like Venus right now is traveling really fast. She is actually in her phase called the immersion phase. She's getting ready to conjunct the sun, and she's behind the sun, so we're not seeing her in the sky, which means she's going through her like kind of transformation, transmutation, where then she's going to re-emerge as the basically re-emerge as the goddess of heaven and earth. And so that's actually something that's really powerful that is happening right now at the same time that she's entering the sign of Pisces. So she's still under the influence of the Gemini star point, but she's actually moving forward into about to create the Aries star point with the sun when she conjuncts the sun. So that's basically like this week we're gonna feel that like beautiful, loving energy of Venus. She's gonna make some other aspects that are gonna be really powerful. One of them is going to be on this day. Actually, I'll just circle that back. 3 degrees of Pisces is fixed star called Fomalhaut, and Fomalhaut is a royal fixed star. It is found on the constellation of the Southern Fish, and the Southern Fish is basically at the feet of the Aquarius constellation. The water bearer holds the vase, and the sacred waters pour out of the vase and they become a river. And this Southern Fish is like drinking from those sacred waters. So it's a very spiritual experience. It's like taking in the essence, the sacredness of everything that is basically God and the divine. And I mean, that's why this is such a beautiful time. It's like, thank God that Venus finally has moved into Pisces, where she feels really good. And we've been having kind of a difficult week. And so now we're going to start to feel like, a little more release. You'll notice it tomorrow because she's going to move into Pisces tomorrow. But on the full moon, she's going to be connected to Fomalhaut. And then there's another later on next week, she's going to be making a sextile to Uranus. And that's going to be like an intense electrifying of the energy. And so I feel like a connection to our higher self, a connection to our spirit guides, our angels and teachers, and maybe even receiving a message from the divine. That's going to happen too. But the other thing that's really cool is when we look at Mars right here, Mars is going to be this entire week conjunct Algol, which is, it's known traditionally in the fixed stars as a malefic star, but it is actually the beginning of the Pleiades. And so there's 2 different meanings that this star has. When you think of like the normal or traditional way of looking at the stars, the fixed stars, they have very faded meanings. But when you dig a little deeper, you realize, well, the story of Algol is actually the story of a woman who gets, she gets actually raped, she gets taken advantage of, and she gets cursed after that. So it's actually a gnarly story, but at the same time, it's the story or the symbolism of learning how to take your power back. And so that's the positive side of that story, is learning how to take our power back, and it's a connection to the Pleiades. So this week, it's massive downloads, massive, beautiful. Like the Pleiades are like the beautiful beings that want us to have fun and play and feel good. It's that Leo energy, it's the 5th house energy very much. And so this is just a week, a very activated week. So I'm excited to see what all of our readings pretty much bring up for this week. And I'm going to focus on, in the readings, I'm going to focus on basically the Pisces energy in your chart. Where is the Pisces energy in your chart? Because there's a lot of Pisces. There's Venus in Pisces, the Sun in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces right now. And they're all like, the Pisces energy is getting stronger. So we're going to focus on that. So I'm going to switch back to the screen with Chandra and I. So here we are back. I muted you for a second there, so you'll have to unmute yourself. But so here we go. Let's go through all the signs.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Let's see who's up next. Here we have the Cauldron of Destiny. Dun, 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 dun. Who's going to be first? It is Leo.
Yay! That's hilarious. That's awesome. So Leo, let me put you up on the screen there, and I will share with you guys where this Pisces energy is happening in your chart. So for Leo, the Pisces energy is happening in your 8th house. So this is interesting because the 8th house tends to be kind of a gnarly house. But when you have Pisces there, it soothes it a little bit. It like soothes the pain. I think that it'll be more of an ethereal experience for you. But I think you may experience some change in general in your life regarding some like having to let go, allowing yourself to open yourself up to, higher awakening, higher centers. That's, yeah, right. Leo, of course. And the moon is in Leo right now. So I really like that energy came up. This is the energy of like, let yourself have fun. Even though this is happening in your 8th house, it doesn't mean you can't have fun with it and you can't feel compassion for yourself as you transition through the energies of the week.
Very nice. All right. So, Leo, you have got elk.
Oh, nice.
Leo has gotten the elk today. It's actually really beautiful. I feel like this week is so much lighter than the last few weeks. It's still a lot going on. There's actually a lot going on. It feels like I'm so much busier. I mean, pretty much since Monday. It's been crazy busy, but it's really a lot easier to handle all of the things that are going on. I think the week before was like maybe one or two main things that were just really intense, and this week is just a lot of things but not as intense. And I feel that for Leo, because elk is about stamina, but it's also about mating. So it's interesting. I feel like for this week, the energy of elk is saying to remember that you have all of the energy you need to get through this. I think Leos have been feeling really, really heavy, like so many things have been opposing them in the astrology, right? Any Leo moons and suns and Leo risings, and it's finally easing up. And however, it's still going to feel like there's a lot going on. And so elk is saying, yes, it's going to be fine because you do have the energy and the stamina that you need to get through this week, to get through to the other side of the week. It's like, it's good energy. It's energetic. It's like there probably will be a lot of things going on, and it means that you will definitely get through it. And even like in a sense, not in an easy way. It's like not going to be easy necessarily, but it's not going to be hard either. It's going to be something that you can handle. That's the energy that I'm getting. Oh my gosh, Jai, you just blended into the background. I only saw your head.
It disappeared.
All right, let's see what the stones have to say for Leo.
My Leo moon is morphing.
Yeah. Let's see. What have we got? Ooh, the drum. The drum. The shaman's drum, guys. Okay. I'm going to read what that says because it's actually really cool. So, oh my gosh, here we go. So the drum stone indicates deep inner journeys and the rewards of spiritual practice. So when it appears, you know that your journey is guided and you're making great progress. I feel like that ties in really well with elk. I feel like it's just you're on the right track. You have all the energy that you need to get through the week, and the drum says it's divinely guided. That's beautiful.
Cool. So,
Very nice.
what I got for you guys, and I'm gonna pull my new Isis cards. So, we got the Four of Swords. It's the first card we get, and then I heard Shannon say something about how it's really difficult for Leos, and that's true because Leo is opposing anything in Leo right now is opposing completely that Aquarius stellium. So this is a good time, and this makes sense, right? Pisces is like sometimes what Pisces needs to do is just like check out. It's check out. So the Four of Swords is about like literally checking out, taking care of yourself, taking time to rest so that you can recharge your energy. And I think that that's what it's saying for you this week, is wanting you to do that exactly. The next card we get is the Three of Cups. Chandra is the Three of Cups, which totally hear that. So the Three of Cups is basically the card of, it's like having fun. It's about joy. It's about also, celebration. And I think that once you take the time you need to rest, you're going to be able to wake up and be like, okay, I'm me again. Like I'm back. Like I feel good about this again. And what comes after that is the 10 of Pentacles, which is a card of, it's like success. To me, it's like success is coming. It's also about a sense of security. I think you'll feel a little more secure with everything, but you really need to take that time to rest. You also got the communication card from the Avalon deck. So communication is going to be really important. And then the very last card, which I love, is the card of joy. So it's like
Yay!
it's perfect. It's perfect. It will all lead you to the happiness that you want. And because this is happening in your 8th house, this is definitely going to feel like a week where you are changing, you are transforming, and you really do have to like just take it easy on yourself as you kind of get back into yourself. So that's what I got for Leos.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yay, that was a nice start.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I love a Leo start. Okay. Who's next? Let's see. Oh, I almost had it. Here we go. Sagittarius. Fire sign number 2.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Interesting.
Here we go.
Interesting. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is happening in your 4th house. So Pisces is in your 4th house of the home. So this is going to be, see, it's different. It's very different than that Leo reading because the 4th house is actually in Pisces. It's like, okay, there's love, there's compassion, there's sharing, they're being in that sacred space together. And that's what it's going to feel like love at home. Like you're going to really feel comfortable like being with your family and friends, but mostly with the family. And that's going to feel really cozy because that's the feeling that I'm getting.
Nice. All right. So Sag has Rabbit.
Oh.
And Rabbit speaks to us about fears. And I feel like for Sagittarius, this speaks to me. It's perfect. Any and all of the Sagittariuses that I know are dealing with things in the home. And they're also dealing with having to release fears in the home. So what Rabbit teaches us is that you can release your fears to Mother Earth, right? Because Rabbit is down to the ground and it's always always basically touching the earth. And that's what it talks about, because Rabbit could be a scaredy cat since they are mostly a prey, that they're not really a predator. they eat grass, so they get eaten, and so they're always looking out for like the big birds that are trying to get them. And that's why it talks about fear. It teaches us how to not be in fear by releasing them to the earth. So when rabbit medicine comes up for you, it's because it's saying release all of those fears, give them to Mother Earth, and let that go so that you can have the peace and quiet that you're wanting. And this makes a lot of sense for Sagittarius right now, since all of this is coming into the fourth house for you. Because going from Aquarius to Pisces energy is a really interesting transition, because Aquarius being an air sign and then Pisces being a water sign, it's like smooth yet not smooth. It's almost like jumping into the deep end of the pool kind of all of a sudden. So I feel like maybe that transition, especially with that full moon, is going to be a little abrupt feeling for Sagittarius, and that's what it's saying. It's going to bring up things that you're going to need to work on, and you just need to let Mother Earth have them, because she can transmute all of it. So let's see, what is the stone for Sagittarius? Ooh, whoops, the snake. Okay. The snake is also about transmutation, about releasing your fears. It's the same medicine in the stones, in the tradition of the stones. It's the same. It's about releasing your fears the way snake sheds its skin. So, whatever is coming up for Sagittarius right now, it's not it's really more about you working on your inner self so that you can have that outer good feeling, that harmonious home. Because releasing your fears, it's all in your head, it's all within you, and you have the power to do it. And I would recommend, if you are dealing with anything like this in the coming week, to do a lot of grounding, but especially just like Rabbit does, like walk barefoot on the grass or walk barefoot on the dirt. Or if it's really cold, like here in Colorado, if there is any dirt that you have at home, like with plants, you just like hang out around them. Or even if you're like a gardener, then you can like maybe rearrange some of your plants so your hands are actually in the dirt, or you can just put your hands on the grass, that kind of thing. It's really, really super grounding to walk around barefoot on the grass. So if you do have the opportunity to do so, it's like the easiest way to get rid of all the anxiety. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what I got for you guys is we started with the 3 or the 8 of swords. This is a really interesting card because if you can see it, it's like it's got the alligator, it's like the reptile, it's like really like kind of weird. I got this
That's
card.
amazing.
I got this card, but it almost felt like entities. Like when I got the reading, it was almost like, oh, there's entities. But here's the 8 of swords is about, it's like not being able to see or refusing to see. I think it's
Oh, interesting.
refusing to see what's around you, and so you're trapping yourself in your own like fear. And so it's interesting that like the rabbit is about fear too. So really all you have to do is just like take off the blindfold. It's like like open your eyes and look and see what's really around you, instead of making up or going with a story that you think is going on that may not be right at all. Hey babe, may not be right at all. So that's the thing. It's like there's something that you're not able to see right now. So the important thing is to open your eyes and look around. You also get the 5 of Pentacles. And so what might make you feel good is to be in the space of giving and receiving. I think that will help you open up. Like give something and then allow love to come back to you. And then you got the same third card as Leo, the 10 of Pentacles. When you do this, when you tap in, you're going to feel more secure in your life. You're going to feel more grounded. You're going to feel like like success has arrived or success is here. So there's a couple of Avalon cards that you got. The first one is forgiveness. So you may be having like the mental Eight of Swords energy kind of aggravating you right now. You may be feeling like, okay, there's too much going on, and I'm going through and making up all these stories in my head that are not actually the truth, because I'm not willing to open my eyes and see. And so I have to open myself up to receive, give and receive. And then that is all about forgiveness. That's all about forgiveness. Yes.
Forgive.
And then you actually get the raven. So you get two animals today.
Whoa.
And the raven, the raven is like it's a bird, it's a magical bird. Ravens are actually like, they're known as black magic. Like that's kind of what I think, but it's more like the mercurial aspect, hermetic alchemy aspect of magic. And it's also about synchronistic events. So be on the lookout for things that happen that seem like coincidences, but are really not. And that's your spirit guide. That's Raven like communicating with you this week, telling you, okay, this is something to pay attention to. It's not just a coincidence. So really powerful message for Sagittarius this week.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And remember too, we are going to have a full moon. So it's going to be intense. The full moon is on Saturday.
That's true. And the full moon is also about releasing, because it's where we receive by releasing what's no longer serving us. So the full moon, they say, is when you oh my gosh. When you are able to get and gather everything that all the seeds that you've planted have grown, and now you can harvest, right? That's the full moon. You receive the fruits of your labor. However, it's also related to releasing, because we can't receive unless there's room for something to be received. So
right. Yeah.
I think that was also part of, well, it's definitely the energy for all of us, but definitely I saw that for Sagittarius. So who's next?
All right, who's next?
Let's do this. Who is this? Capricorn.
There we go.
Capricorn.
All right, Capricorn. Yeah. So the Venus is going to be transiting, and so is the Sun. And Neptune. Neptune's been in this house for a long time, but your third house of communication. So that is beautiful, because that's an opening. That's an open channel for you to receive messages and for you to learn to express yourself in a more compassionate way. I think that's what's going to come up for you this week within your relationships, because we're talking about relationships more than anything else. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The third
the moon is beautiful tonight for sure. So when I go through the houses, you guys, this mostly look at your rising sign, but this is Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising, the readings. Someone did ask that a little while ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I just wanted to clarify.
So wherever you have Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising.
Yeah.
So Capricorn got wild boar, which is a very Capricorn type of creature, in my opinion. Wild boar is beautiful. The story of wild boar is epic. Wild boar teaches us about confrontation, but specifically confronting without fear. So I feel like this week, Capricorn, you are going to have, and it's interesting that it's in your third house of communication, because you're going to have to use your voice to confront something. But this doesn't mean anything bad. It's interesting because I actually have quite a bit of Capricorn in my chart as well. Some pretty what do you say? Heavy placements, right? Or strong placements in Capricorn. And so I do feel this energy. And what has been coming up for me, and I feel like is what wild boar is trying to say is we are confronting things that aren't serving us anymore, but without fear. And we have to confront people in the sense that I feel like Capricorn lately, and especially the last year, is like you've been having to do a lot of adulting, and adulting kind of sucks a lot sometimes.
Well, Capricorn has been having a really hard time, like especially with Pluto transiting any Capricorn suns. This last year, and Saturn and all these planets last year, 2020 for Capricorns was really hard. I don't know if you heard about what happened to the golf guy. What's his name?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, did you hear about what happened with him?
No.
So he was in this crazy rollover car accident, and like
Oh, snap.
yeah, like he was seriously
Damn.
injured, and he has to have like leg surgery now, and I don't know, like it's kind of gnarly.
What
but
the
like
what?
I found about it. I found out about it the other day, but then last night when I was in my Beyond the Planets class, the Leo King showed up and talked to us for a minute,
Oh.
and he was like, we were talking about Capricorn. Somehow he was talking about Pluto and the Capricorn energy. And he was like, man, Capricorns have been having a really hard time, like just going through the freaking washing machine. Like, so it's been hard. It has. Just wanted to mention that. I actually
Yeah,
wanted
so I just
yeah.
feel like what I was saying is the confrontation isn't as hard as the last year has been. What this confrontation is about confronting just stuff that's just hard because we're not used to doing it. It's just adulting, and it's not that fun, but it's just confronting that kind of stuff. I don't feel like it's actually as heavy as it has been for quite a while for Capricorn. So it is, yeah, it's just definitely like, okay, this came up and now I have to deal with it. That's what the confrontation. It's just like I just have to deal with it, and I can't be afraid of it because there isn't anything to be afraid of. So what the hell? Let me just deal with this thing that I have to deal with. So, and wow, you got for the stone, you got mountain, which is beautiful, Capricorn, because you're the expert mountain climber.
That's right, the mountain goat.
And it's really, it's, this week you've got confrontation and mountains. So you have the strength and you have the energy, and it's divinely guided, and you have a lot of grounding in all of this energy. So that's a really cool stone to get, because it just gives you a lot of energy, a lot of power, and a lot of stability to do whatever it is that you need to do. It's that really grounded stability kind of energy. So that's cool.
Cool. So what I got for you, we start with the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is kind of a gnarly card. This is the card that says, well, you may be experiencing some nightmares. You may be experiencing some anguish. You may be experiencing some stress right now. And that's an understatement, right? Because we were just talking about all the energies that are happening and all the things that are changing. The Page of Cups shows up though, and the Page of Cups is like a message bringer. It's an intuitive energy. It's like there's something beautiful that's coming in, and I feel that as the Pisces energy that's coming in, and the Pisces that's already in Pisces, which is the sun. But the Page of Cups, like, it's going to bring you a message of love, a message of beauty, and I'm really excited. And the third card that you get is the Queen of Pentacles, who embodies the Empress and the mother and the nurturing energy. And I think that that's what's coming up for you, and that's it's like, it's not going to be all crazy. Like the nightmares, the stress will go away because you're going to receive a beautiful message from somewhere, right? Like you don't know exactly where it's going to come from, but something's going to make you feel good, and then you're going to feel nurtured, and you're going to feel like you're in your good space again. You also got the card of partnership. So for some of you, this is the energy that you're maybe feeling and experiencing within a partnership. And what you're really going to connect to overall, you've got another animal, which is the owl. So this is your intuition. This is your psychic abilities. This is the owl is wisdom, but the owl is the night eagle. And so it gives you, it's like having the night goggles. You can see at night, you can see through the dark, which is like you have the flashlight. And so you can see where you're going. You don't have to be scared. You're going to be able to see where you're going. And that's going to give you that sense of security. So that's what I'm getting for you guys, Capricorn, for this week.
That's amazing. I really like that. Yeah, this week is definitely different. The energy is way different.
It is, for sure.
Yeah, which is great because we have all been dealing with a lot. All right. Oh gosh, they're all getting stuck together. Come on. Here we go. Who is next? Ooh, Aquarius.
Nice.
Aquarius. Very nice.
Okie doke. Okay, so Aquarius.
Very nice.
The Pisces energy is transiting your second house. Wow, that's really interesting. Venus is about to enter. Well, she's ending your first. She's moving from your first house, so she's like at the last degree of your first house, and she's moving into your second house. So that's actually a prosperity thing. That's an abundance thing because Venus does also represent money. So I feel like if you connect it to the energy of Pisces, if you dream it, you can create it. Like if you dream it, you can manifest it. And then Venus is bringing in that good luck, that abundance into the realm of finances and money, but also of like believing in yourself, because Taurus is the house of self-esteem and values. And so like you're going to feel really good when Venus transits your second house, no matter what signs she's in. And that's what I'm getting at. It's like this is going to be a week where you're going to feel some good luck coming in, some abundance, some prosperity, and then beautiful harmonious energies and maybe new ideas that are going to bring more money in. That's what I'm feeling for Aquarius, because this is your second house and it is Venus and she rules the second house. So there you go. That's what I got.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's definitely exciting.
So Aquarius, you got dun, 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 dun,
of course.
the
oh my
eagle.
God. Oh man. Dang.
Well, this week Aquarius, what eagle is eagle. I mean, but it's so connected to spirit, right? It's the bird that flies so high it can reach the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this week, Aquarius, eagle is here to tell you to connect, which is very interesting because it's Aquarius, with your mind. Connect with the divine guidance that comes from the element of air. That's what eagle is saying. Connect with the element of air, which is, you are also, a very the sign of Aquarius is also it's an air sign, and it's also about the mind. So it seems like eagle is here to remind you that you just need to tap in to your own natural rhythm, your own natural way that you've always known how to do. And divine guidance will come through very clearly this week. So I actually think it's a really cool time for Aquarius to get a lot of really important messages about where to put their money.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like I was going to say, I'm getting the trust in what you're receiving.
That's right. That's right. And remember that all those thoughts that you receive, they are divinely guided. Mm-hmm. That's what eagle is saying. Yes, it is definitely speaking to you in that way. Oh, cool. And Aquarius got the stag. I drew those myself, guys.
Those are cool.
So they're really interesting looking. But stag, if you have been given stag energy, this the energy of survival at this time is being given to you to help you adapt to the changes happening and the environment around you. And it's basically stay true to yourself, stay true to your intuition, and to the guidance that's coming to you. And I think that's pretty much the same thing that Eagle is saying, is just stay true. Remember that your thoughts and the intuitive hits that you're receiving right now, especially just with things that are coming up in your mind, like you'll just get random thoughts. They are right and they're divinely guided.
I love that. And you're going to love these
Yeah.
cards that I got for you. So you actually got the Tower as the first card.
Ooh, oh my god, I love that one.
Yeah, these are cool. So the tower, and you'll see what how the message unfolds. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna go through a little bit of a like a breakdown. You have to, but
Mm.
it's an ego death. It because the next card you get is the Four of Pentacles. So basically, the Four of Pentacles is like it can be greediness, but it can be limiting beliefs. And when you
Mm.
have that fear and those limiting beliefs, the abundance will never come. So the message of the Tower and the Four of Pentacles is you're going to go through a little ego death, because if you are holding yourself back, spirit won't allow it. So your limiting beliefs have to go. Like they got to go out the door, because this is abundance that's coming in, and it's like we need all hands on board. You know, like we need you to let go of those limiting belief systems, let go of those fears of not having enough, and
Mm.
step into knowing that abundance is coming, because look at the next card, the Ace of Pentacles.
Whoa.
So it's like a new opportunity when it comes to money and abundance.
Wow.
And you get the cow. Well, you can barely see it.
There it is.
You get the cow, which in India is like the most sacred animal. It's like it symbolizes abundance, it symbolizes nourishment. It's also about receiving. So, I mean, like, wow, Aquarius, there's a lot going on. And then the last card you get is the Lady of the Lake, which is about absolute truth, courage, self respect, and responsibility.
Mm.
Self respect and responsibility are really standing out to me in this
That's
card.
very much a second house
Yes,
energy.
exactly, exactly. So, whoa, that's for you, Aquarius. Very powerful reading.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, exactly,
Cool.
exactly, Jill. She's like, oh my God.
Yay.
All
All
right,
right,
who's next?
let's do this. Every time I do that, my dog thinks I'm getting something from a bowl for
I want a
her.
treat.
She thinks it's food. Oh, it's Pisces.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, Pisces. The beautiful thing for you, Pisces, is this is happening in your first house. So the sun,
Mm.
this is Pisces season. This is your birthday season. So happy birthday. Also, if you have a Pisces moon or your Pisces rising, like this is happening in your first house of the self, and Venus is entering your first house, especially if you have Pisces rising. And so this is like self-love. I really feel like this is
Mm.
about like loving yourself. Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, and in Pisces she's like so romantic and so like feely, and like, you know, just like let yourself dream but really step into self-love. That's what I'm getting for you.
Yeah, Venus in Pisces is very beautiful. It's very romantic. All right, let's see. What Pisces? What? Ooh, Mouse in the reverse.
Mm.
Mouse is about scrutiny, Pisces. So when Mouse is in the reverse, it's saying you either need to look at the big picture or you have forgotten to look at the big picture. That's very interesting because if Mouse were in were not in the contrary position, Mouse would be saying you've forgotten to look at some details. But I think this is really interesting because being in your first house, it's almost reminding you to look at yourself from a much higher angle, from a perspective of your whole life, and just think about all of the things that you have experienced up to now. I mean, you don't have, not in detail, but in the sense of put them all into one giant, you know, bag or one giant bowl, and look at all of it together and see how amazing it actually is. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's the energy that Mouse is bringing this week, especially in the first house, because this week Venus is making a relationship to yourself. So that's what we're talking about for Pisces. That's really cool, actually. And I do think that Pisces um, is important to look at the beauty of yourself, of your soul, of your ego as well, and just to witness yourself from a higher perspective, in a sense. Okay, and the stone is the arrow. So this is also about focusing. It's about setting your sights and just going for it, but it's mainly just about focusing, because the arrow, when you're an archer, you have to keep your eye on the goal. That's funny. You have to keep your eye on the goal. The arrow is not about the journey of where as an archer, you're not going to think about the entire trajectory of the arrow. You just think about the end goal. And it's very similar to the mouse energy, because it's about looking at it from a farther spot, s- so you can see the whole picture. So I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yes. And so we did get the
That's
focus
cool.
card for you, but the tarot that we got, we
Nice.
start with the Ten of Swords.
Mm.
So the
Mm.
Ten of Swords is it's like you're feeling the heavy weight of something that has been really bringing you down for a long time. There may be a betrayal, there may be just like too much intensity, but this is also the card that it's over. That part, that
Mhm.
stress that you've been dealing with is finally over and you're getting ready to move on. Look at the next card that you get, the 6 of Swords. Look how beautiful this card is.
Wow.
Oh my god, I love this. Look at the little
Look at all
fish.
the fish.
Yes, right? The fish, that is so cool. So the 6 of Swords, it's like it's moving on. It's like moving away from the choppy waters that was the 10 of Swords, away from that gnarliness and towards more calm waters. But it's not just about that. It's about letting help in. It's like let someone help you with this situation. Like don't reject the help because you need someone's help, because in the card it's like the traditional card, it's the figure that like can't do anything because it's like stuck in their own turmoil, and then the other
Mm.
figure that's taking them out. So that's not part of the drama. So it's about trusting and being okay with like getting help for whatever however you need to get out of the funk or the whatever the drama that has been going on, and then into calmer waters. And then
Mm.
what's going to happen when you release that and when you move on is the joy will come, the celebration will come, the 3 of Cups. So, in order to get through this little journey that you're going on, because you've been through a lot, this is what the 10 of Swords is. You've been through a lot, and now the 6 of Swords, you got to move on, is you got to
Hmm.
focus, all right? You
Mhm.
got to focus. And what's going to help you, and I love this, the Queen. The
Wow.
Queen. This
That's a
is,
beautiful card.
yes, this is like Venus as the queen of heaven and earth that she's about to
Mm.
become. So I feel you, Pisces, because you are Pisces. This is your sign. Venus right now is behind the sun. She's getting blinded, burned by the sun. She's going through the transformation, but she's about to go into the calmer waters and become the queen of heaven and earth. So this is very personal to what you're going through. And you have to trust that that joy is like just around the corner. So like focus, be in your space, be in your goddess power, be in your feminine power, and embody that queen. Just know that like you're gonna be back on like your throne very soon. That's the message I get for you. Whoa, these messages
That makes
are
sense. I mean,
intense.
we're entering Pisces season.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're moving out of the 12th house and into the first house, and that makes sense. It's the
Yeah.
12th house is a lot. The 12th
Mm-hmm.
house transits are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they can be, for sure.
Yep. All right. Who's next?
Wowza.
I'm really enjoying these Isis
Oh,
cards.
somebody popped out. Yeah, that's a beautiful deck.
I'm really enjoying
Who
these
just
cards.
Oh, haha. Libra just popped out of the bowl.
Nice. All right, Libra.
Libra. Oh, this is interesting. I'm a
Libra
Libra sun.
is the Pisces. The Pisces energy is moving through your 6th house of work, but also being in the present moment, like manifesting, like the Pisces. So the thing about Pisces in the 6th house is that it's in the opposite house that it feels the most comfortable. Because it's the opposite of the 12th house. So it wants to be in the 12th, but it finds itself in the 6th, right? Especially if you have a Libra rising. And what that means is like, it's dreamy. You can have these ideals, but you're still in your headspace. So how do you bring it back to the earth, which is the Virgo energy? And that's the question that you got to ask yourself.
Well, I'm going to tell you how you do it. Because Pisces got dragonfly.
Nice.
Dragonfly is about illusion. And I'm going to read to you because it's perfect. Dragonfly is the essence of the winds of change, the messages of wisdom and enlightenment, and the communications from the elemental world. This elemental world is made up of the tiny spirits of plants, the element of air, earth, fire, and water. In essence, the world is full of nature spirits. If Dragonfly has flown into your cards today, you may have forgotten to water your plants. On another level, you may need to give thanks for the foods you eat for sustaining your body. On the psychological level, it may be time to break down the illusions you have held that restrict your actions or ideas.
Dang.
That's it right
that
there.
That was like,
yeah.
That was everything I just said put into different
words. I know. That's why I was like, crap. That's it. Dragonfly here to save the day. Let's see what, that's beautiful, Libra. That's very practical advice too. It's very much like, okay, let's bring it down, let's bring it down to the ground. Literally, let's bring it down to the birds and the bees and and the dragonfly and the plants.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have some fairies in that garden too, of course. Ooh, and you got the sun.
Oh,
that's a resounding yes from the universe.
Wow.
The sun is a resounding yes from the universe. Whatever you feel like has been blocked, or you've had a question about, should I move forward with this? The answer is absolutely hell yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so look at the card that they got first, the Chariot.
Oh, yes.
So there we go. Like, get on that ride because we're leaving. It's time to go. Yeah, this is really intense, you guys. You also get the Judgment card. So 2 major arcanas come out for you. And the Judgment card, if you remember the traditional image of the Judgment card, It's like the angel and the people. So it's very much like a Piscean, like God is looking down kind of thing. But the Judgment card, and I always love to come back to this message from the Fifth Agreement, I believe, where he talks about the Judgment card being, in the end, the Judgment card is not about you will be judged, but it's about you will not judge yourself ever again. Judgment will disappear from the face of the earth because we will not have anything else to criticize each other for, to hate each other for. And that's Pisces right there. Merge with the divine, become God, like Christ consciousness, everyone on that higher plane. Like you are taking, right, that chariot ride straight to the heavens, straight to that space. And in the end, what it's going to give you is like emotional maturity with the King of Cups.
Whoa.
Yes, right? Right?
Which is also Pisces.
Yes. Yes. So this is the frog,
my gosh.
the week of cleansing and letting go and releasing and like clear it. And the serpent.
Ooh.
Shed your skin and activate your magical, like basically divine feminine goddess powers. And in this deck, the serpent is also about knowledge and healing. So in the end, it's all about healing. You're like going through this epic healing journey right now. Wow.
That's pretty intense. I'm a Libra sun,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
And I feel that so much.
Yep.
I do feel that. And before I leave on my road trip, I do have to remember to water my plants.
Exactly. Wow.
Totally. Which is what Dragonfly was saying.
And the chariot too. It's like, wow. I don't know. So yeah, this is just, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's cool.
That was a really strong reading.
Yeah.
The chariot, like take a road trip.
Yeah.
Dude. Wow. To let go of the judgment. Dude. So that you can become emotionally mature. Damn.
That's enough. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That was like on the other day on my reading, and I was reading it and I was like, oh my gosh, how do they know me?
Dude, that was really intense. I didn't even think about it until you said Libra, because I was literally thinking I was still doing Pisces in my mind. Is that so weird?
Yeah, that is
so weird.
It's because we're talking about Pisces.
Yes.
Because everything is
and
entering into Pisces. But
so
it's interesting because the Pisces energy is very strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who's next. Okay, this is it. Aries. There we go.
All right, Aries.
Bam.
Aries. Well, this is your 12th house.
Oh, man.
Good luck. Aries is going to float off the planet. Dude.
Take it easy.
Yes.
Aries rising right here.
Oh, okay. So like all of this is Venus is entering your 12th house.
Oh, man.
And she's going to be there. And so, wow, this is a massive spiritual like transformation for Aries rising. It's like a spiritual journey that you're embarking on. Straight up. That is exactly what's happening. And it's just like Pisces, the Pisces sign. It's very, because this is in your 12th house of Pisces, this is also about self-love. So, let's see what we got for Aries.
Wow. Okay. So, Aries. We got Jaguar.
Ooh.
Which is very interesting because we were just talking about the Fifth Agreement. Jaguar is about integrity and impeccability.
What was the name of that book?
The Four Agreements.
The Jaguar book.
Oh, Jaguar in the body, butterfly in the heart?
Yeah, it just reminded me of that.
Butterfly in the body, Jaguar in the heart?
No, it's Jaguar in the body, butterfly in the heart. because he's like strong like
Yeah,
jaguar,
about that
soft
shaman,
like
about that
butterfly.
shaman, yes.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a book called that just like clicked into my head.
Yeah, I love that book.
Yeah.
Actually, I really, really love that book. So, the great jaguar spirit, who was sky god's totem, roamed the dreams of the Maya, looking for any dishonorable behavior. Misdeeds and abuses of power had diminished the spirit of the Maya and needed to be sacrificed for the survival of the people. The priests who had abused the authority and power bestowed upon them quaked in fear, knowing that the day of reckoning had come. Jaguar brought justice by stalking their dreams and devouring their flagrantly dishonorable and greedy misdeeds. Jaguar medicine is integrity and impeccability. If Jaguar is roaming in your dreams or reality today, its primal roar may be rewarding you for maintaining your integrity in some situation where you could have easily misused your authority. Bam, there you go. You may have been willing to pass judgment on another or to be self serving. Were you especially kind to someone or do a good deed that was unexpected? If so, allow the recognition to fill you with feelings of well being and continue to serve with compassion and open hearted integrity. Bam. Bam,
Whoa.
Aries. Good
That's okay. So here's the
job.
thing but here's the thing. Those are some big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
some big shoes
it's
to
12th
fill.
house.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
big 12th house shoes.
It might feel a little overwhelming for some of you guys, but maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe you're like,
But
I'm
it's a reminder
Aries. I've
too. It's a
got this.
reminder to stay with your integrity and your impeccability, because by doing that, you will reap huge rewards, especially in the usually pretty challenging 12th house transits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dudes. You got two stones trying to come out. The first one is the mountain, and the second one is the sun.
Wow.
So you've got the grounding, you've got the foundation, and you've got a resounding yes from the universe. So you're going to receive gifts. Like this week is a transformation, is a transformative week. It's a spiritual awakening in a sense, but it's rewarding you for all of the integrity and the space you've been holding for others. And it's very interesting because as Aries, you may not be known for holding space for others, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's rewarding you for going through that. The 12th house is reminding you that you are one with spirit and you are one with God and you are not alone. And by being compassionate and by being of integrity and of impeccability and by standing your ground, you will be very well rewarded.
Wow. And okay,
Yeah.
so here's what we got for you. We got the Queen of Wands.
Ooh,
So the
nice.
wands is the fire element. The Queen of Wands
That
is
is
like, it's very, there's a passion to the wands energy. The Queen of Wands is like master of manifestation, but there's also an energy of determination. It's like you are
mm-hmm.
very
It's
determined
very Aries.
right now. And the next card is the Ten of Wands, which
Ooh.
is very interesting because it's like right now you may feel like you're bearing the weight for everything. That's literally what the Ten of Wands is. It's like the
Let me
guy
tell
that's
you,
carrying all the things on his back.
that's spot on.
That's yeah, I know. but that However, the thing to realize about the Ten of Wands energy is that you can put down the sticks whenever you want to. Like you can put down the weight whenever you want to, right? So how much of it is because you want to carry it,
Mm,
right? And how much of it is
mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
you don't, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's like that whole energy. It's like, do you, is this what you want? Do you want to carry the weight? Do you feel like you're the one that has to carry the weight? Or can you allow yourself to like delegate, right? Let other people do some of the work too. Well, this is kind of intense.
I
So
know, right?
I'm like
I know.
I'm like
I'm just
afraid to like
listening.
say what's coming through. Okay, so the nine of Pentacles is the next card that you get. So the nine of Pentacles is there's a little bit of self-care here because there's abundance that is here. There's like security that is here. It's not like a negative feeling energy. You can see from this card he's like has his hands open and he's receiving from the rays of the sun. So it's like let it come in. Let it come. Let yourself receive the love from the energy of the sun because it's the sun that is in Pisces too. So you mentioned that, you know, the big shoes to fill with Jaguar energy and like there's some kind of anger energy in that reading because you literally got the wasp.
Mm-hmm.
And the wasp is like there's anger and you can literally like sting. Like you can sting people with your anger. So it's like, okay, let's chill out and relax, somehow learn to relax that energy. Somehow learn to like bring let the water come in, like let the fire let the waters calm the fire. Let the waters put out the fire. The waters of Pisces. And then you'll feel that like the release of that. Right? But you also have to have a way to express that anger and like let it out. And then
I think this is very interesting. I'm getting something right now as you were saying that. A very, very practical thing for Aries to do because Aries is very like in the body
wants to do
sort of
everything
sign.
themselves.
What?
That's very Aries of them wanting to do everything themselves, like independent.
Yes. And something that just came through to me, which is a very practical advice, is actually to drink a ton of water this week.
Ooh. Good.
Yeah, to cool down those fires.
Good.
Just drink water. When you feel it coming up, just drink a cup of water.
I love that.
And it's actually going to like literally just like turning out the fire.
This card is going to just like make it all better. Because this is an early reading. Like, I'm not going to lie. This is like an early reading. I'm like, oh my God.
I like how you're
really
so
intense.
like calm about it.
Yeah, right. So you're actually on the quest for the Holy Grail. I'm not even kidding. You get the Grail Knight. And what is the Holy Grail? It's the sacred cup. It's the cup that fills with the sacred waters of Pisces. So you're you're on a you're on a spiritual journey with all of this going through your 12th house. Here it is. You're on the quest to find the Holy Grail. So you are the knight, Aries. You are the hero, Aries. I mean, like, let's freaking go. You have to trust your intuition because Aries is the most instinctual of intuition of all the signs. It's like right away, I know what I want. It's instant. It's for Aries, it's instant. So you're on the quest. You got just keep being on the quest and keep thinking about the goal. The goal is the Holy Grail, the sacred cup filled with the sacred waters of Pisces, which is love and compassion and self-love. So just drink water. Literally, he's like holding up the water. And I'm going to add to that. Don't just drink more water this week, but bless it and pray. Pray to it before you drink it. Boom.
Bam.
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 Literally, pray to your water and then drink it. Holy moly.
That is so Aries too.
I love it.
Like, I'm literally going to do all of this right now, you know? Like, this is me, Aries. I'm going to bless the water and I'm going to drink it.
Because I'm on the quest
Me.
to find the Holy Grail. Oh my God, that's really funny.
Oh, I love it.
Me
I'm
too.
Aries rising and I have an
That was a
Aries
good
sun
one. That was a
daughter.
good.
So
I really liked that reading. I've like they're all epic.
yeah. All right. There you go. Drinking some water. Okay.
Here we
Who's
go.
next?
Here we go. A little more love
Holy
potion.
water. There you go.
Oh my God, the
Bam.
holy water.
I know. Those sprays are amazing, right? Get yours on Etsy.com.
Does that say Cancer?
Cancer.
Woohoo! All right, a water sign. Finally, a water sign.
I know, right?
All right, Cancer. Cancer. This is beautiful. Venus is going to enter your 9th house. The sun is in your 9th house of spiritual integration. So it's kind of a little bit like the Aries rising, but it's different because it's about seeking the knowledge that you need to integrate the spiritual experience. It's gaining the knowledge. The 9th house is about knowledge and it's about exploration. So it's like all of that comes together in this beautiful Piscean way that activates your higher mind and allows you to channel and receive like messages so that you can understand what the hell is going on in your life in a spiritual sense. There you go.
You're not going to believe this card.
Oh my God. Wait, let me guess it. The dolphin.
No. No, but the meaning of it. The snake.
Oh.
It's amazing. So because the snake is about transmutation. The snake is about transmutation. Snake medicine people are very rare. Their initiation involves experiencing and living through multiple snake bites, which allows them to transmute all poisons, be they mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional. The power of snake medicine is the power of creation, for it embodies sexuality, psychic energy, alchemy, reproduction, and ascension. This medicine teaches you on a personal level that you are a universal being. Through accepting all aspects of your life, you can bring about the transmutation of fire medicine.
Wow.
On the emotional plane, it becomes ambition, creation, resolution, and dreams. And on the mental plane, it's intellect, power, charisma, and leadership.
Wow.
Bam.
Wow.
It's transmuting all of that energy and channeling it into creativity. The creativeness of whatever the aspect is in your life that's showing up right now.
Wow.
That's cool. I really like snake medicine. I mean, it's like the gnarliest, probably.
Yeah, right?
But then again, I'm intense, so there you go. Ooh, you got the shaman's drum.
Nice.
This is very cool. Oh, I forgot to switch the camera here. Here we go. You got the shaman's drum. And the shaman's drum, to me, for Cancer, is saying to follow. It's something about follow the things that you hear. It's about that drumming. It's like the dun 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 dun. So there, you're gonna get messages. You're gonna hear it, like in songs or what people are gonna say, or like there's gonna be an audiobook, and you're gonna be like, oh, what was that? Like one phrase. That's gonna be the guidance. The dun 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 of the drum. But it's like all of a sudden, like that's all I could hear. It was like the shaman's drum, and that's gonna take you that guidance. That it's gonna be auditory this week for Cancer. So that's where you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were talking about stepping into leadership, right?
Yes.
Well, Cancer, we pulled the Emperor.
Wow.
Which is like all about leadership. The Emperor is stepping up to the plate, taking your place in that realm of leadership. Because the reason you need to step up and the reason you're having this spiritual moment of spiritual integration is because you're going through some heartache. Three of Swords. You're going through some heartache. You're going through some pain. It's your heart. Your heart's been broken and you're dealing with it. And I think you're doing a good job, and the Pisces energy will help you uncover it. But this is the spiritual integration. You're integrating why your heart broke. You're integrating the experience of the heartbreak. And you're going to understand what it's all about once like the transit is through. And it makes sense too with the whole Venus being burned by the sun. That intense fire, right? The fire of transformation, the snake, like the transmutation, like all of those things. You're dealing with the heartbreak. But you're like holding it together pretty strongly if you have the Emperor, right? And so what's going to happen is as you keep processing this energy, your creativity will start to come back. You'll start to feel like yourself again. The Ace of Wands. Look at this card.
Dude, that's beautiful.
I don't even know what that animal is. What's that animal? Is that an ox or a cow?
Yeah, that's an ox.
It's an ox, dude. Okay. So this is the year of the ox. We just started. It's going to take some strength for you. It's going to take some determination for you to get through this energy. But look at the crown. He's wearing the Hathor crown. The Hathors are literally like Hathor is the mother goddess. She's like Isis, goddess Isis' mother. Isis learned from the Hathor lineage. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. So Hathor is like goddess's like teacher. And that's the ultimate Cancer energy. It's the ultimate nurturing, you freaking wear that crown. With determination, be you to the 10th degree, to the nth degree. That is what's going to get you through. It's like, this is intense. Dealing with heartbreak for Cancer is gnarly because their heart is everything. Their heart is like, when you break the Cancer's heart, it's like, it's like when you break a Leo's heart. When you break a Leo's heart, it's over. Yeah. They can't. But you're learning this. So you're going through this experience because you're learning how to get to the other side and become stronger because of it. Because you're literally going to embody the Queen. Right? And the spirit animal that's going to help you get through this and help you activate your power and step into your strength is the dragon. Yes.
Whoa.
So there you go. Dang.
Bam.
So maybe, are you a dragon? Were you born in the year of the dragon? I don't know, but damn.
Wow.
Like there was a lot coming through with those cards. Don't you guys love God, I just can't. I am like in love with these Isis cards.
I'm in love with those cards.
It's the Tarot
so
Nefertari. Nefertari. And it's in different languages.
OMG.
It's got the names of the cards in different languages. Like for example, I think it may be not French. I don't know, but like the High Priestess card tells you the name and it's like La Papesa. La Papesa.
Wendy says, "Get the F out."
I know,
you were
Wendy.
talking about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Wait, what the heck? Dude, this Pisces, dude, we're getting ready for Pisces, you know?
Whoop,
damn. Oh my God. I was saying that because Dawn is a Cancer too. I mean, a dragon too, and a Cancer. So I was like, oh, maybe somebody's the dragon. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
damn. Damn. Man,
Nice,
that
you
was a
guys.
powerful
Wow,
one.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Powerful. Dang, snake energy, man. Snake medicine.
What is it, Mama? What is it?
Is it the
There.
coyotes?
It's the dog.
Who's getting the coyotes? Who's next?
Yeah. The coyotes must
Who's
be howling. I
calling the
can't hear them because I
coyotes,
have the
guys?
headphones.
We got Taurus.
The coyotes.
We got Taurus
the
in the
coyotes
house.
started howling, and she's barking up a storm. All right, Taurus, you're the first. Okay, Gaia. Okay, Mama. I know there's a lot of them. I know they're having like a yapping like concert out there. I know. I know. I know, Mama. Okay, come here. It's okay.
Aw.
It's okay. She's like, I'm gonna kill those. No. All right, Taurus.
Taurus,
So this
you got
so crazy. This is the 11th house of friends, and coyotes are all about community.
Bam.
They're
See?
like howling together. Okay, I'm gonna let you talk and then
The
try
house
to
of
calm
people.
her down because she's
The house of
literally
people.
losing it. Yeah, the
Yeah,
house
that's
of people.
fine.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
She's barking for Taurus. Taurus needs to pay attention. That's what this is saying. So y'all better pay attention. And you know why, Taurus? Because you've been doing something. You got Buffalo in the contrary. Buffalo is, so I'm going to read because it's beautiful. In the Lakota tradition, it was white buffalo calf woman who brought the sacred pipe to the people and taught them to pray. The bowl of the pipe was the receptacle that held tobacco and herb with male and female medicine. The stem of the pipe represented the male entering the female and seeding life. In the coming together of male and female, the connection to the divine energy of Great Spirit was made. As the pipe was loaded with tobacco, every family in nature was asked to enter into the pipe and share its medicine as prayer to praise to the heavens. The smoke was considered to be visual prayer and was very sacred and cleansing. And Buffalo embodies this. And if Buffalo has come in upside down, it's a signal that you have forgotten to seek help when it's been needed, Taurus. If your hand is a closed fist, you cannot receive the bounty of abundance. In understanding the significance of reversed buffalo, you may ask yourself, have I forgotten my eternal partner, the Great Spirit? Am I pushing myself too fast in the physical world and keeping myself from seeing the importance of the reunion with the source of all life? This is very interesting for Taurus. Have you been moving too fast? Maybe we were just in Aquarius. Maybe you were really activated by that Aquarius energy, and entering this time is reminding you to just like slow down a little bit. You're Taurus. That's your strength. That's your
Dude,
strength.
Mars is in
And
Taurus right now, and he's about to he's already conjuncting it, but he's about to exactly conjunct Algol and enter into the Pleiades, which is found from 27 degrees of Taurus to 0 degrees of Gemini, and the Pleiades are found in the freaking Taurus constellation.
there you go. And the last question is, have I forgotten to be grateful for my life, my possessions, my talents, my abilities, my health, my family, or my friends?
Wow.
And that's very interesting, Taurus, because it's almost like you forgot all of the gifts that you bring to us. All of the things that you remind the rest of us about, you forgot. I don't even know. Somehow you're being reminded to connect with prayer and with gratitude. And
Mm.
that will bring you right back really quickly, right back to abundance and to connection with spirit.
And to share your gifts with the world, which is the 11th house. That's what the
Yep,
11th
there
house
you
is all
go.
about.
That's it. And it's
Wow.
very interesting because that also said, have I forgotten to be grateful for my friends?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy. Calling you
And
out.
you got the snake stone.
Ooh.
And the snake stone is about releasing fears, about facing fears and releasing them. So maybe you forgot because you were surrounded by fears. So you have to release them. And the best way and the easiest way to do that is to pray. Just give it up to God. Let go and let God. Let
Mm.
go and let God.
Wow. Okay, so check this out. Ace of Swords.
Ooh,
But look at
look
the
at that
bird.
card.
Yeah, right? The bird, dude, it's like a hawk. It's the hawk, and the hawk is the messenger.
Ace. Yeah, the
And
Ace of
the Ace of
Swords.
Swords, yeah, and the
That's it.
Ace of Swords is mental clarity.
Mm,
You gotta have that mental clarity. You gotta clear the mind so that new ideas can come. But the Ace of Swords is there's ideas wanting to come through. They're like right there on the like they're at the tip of the tongue.
mm,
And you have to like clear your mind so that you can access those, so you can decipher them from like the Neptunian world of Pisces.
mm.
The next card you get is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like you. This is the Empress.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is about you being in your strength. This is about you being in your power as like holding space, because I think Taurus more than anything holds space. It's like a very fertile energy, and that's why it's stable and it takes its time. So I think coming back to your essence, like be with Mars right now. Mars is in your sign. Take the steps slowly that you need to take to keep moving forward.
Mm.
But don't rush. Don't rush. Uranus may be making you rush because Uranus in Taurus, which has been in Taurus. So if you have a sun in Taurus, that means that Uranus is pretty much conjuncting your sun or this in the same sign. If you have Taurus rising, that means that Uranus is in your first house of the self, right? And any other sun, moon, Venus, if it's in Taurus, Uranus is all up in there. And that's an electrifying activation that is not slow. It's sudden and it's uncomfortable and it comes out of freaking nowhere. And that's, I think, why Tauruses are having a hard time, because Uranus has been doing all these crazy things in Taurus, trining, sextiling, opposing, squaring, all of the new and the full moons. And it's like, if you got Taurus energy, that Uranus is like wrecking havoc in your chart. So in order for you to come back, you got to clear your mind. And when you do that and you find your essence, the high priestess, you step into your power. The high priestess is about intuition. It's about connection. It's about being in your pure essence. It is a divine feminine energy. I'm not going to lie, right? Taurus is a divine feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
And Venus rules Taurus. And this is the Magic of Venus show. So Venus is now in a sign that is exalted, that's actually going to help you. Because if Venus feels good, Taurus feels good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. Now, and then you get the bee. And the
Ooh.
bee is all about community, working together. It's the 11th house, like the perfect example of like the perfect essence of an 11th house, which like
Mm-hmm.
everyone is working together for the good of all. So
Wow.
the last card that you get, this is interesting. It's actually the horse.
Mm.
And And I would like to ask you, Chandra, to kind of explain what you get when you see this card.
Well, to me, the horse is the teacher,
Mm.
but it's, I mean, I'm reading accepting help from another and
Mm-hmm.
delegating authority. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the horse is really strong. It's powerful. It's very intuitive. It's very giving, generous, and it's just really beautiful. It's just really beautiful.
When you, and also, thank you for that. And also, think of wild horses, not the tamed ones. Think of the wild
Right.
ones.
No, wild ones.
Yeah, because this reminds me of the wild horses. It's like they
Mm-hmm.
both of these animals live in community in the wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wow. 11th house, like just blowing up right now in this reading. Pay attention to your friendships. Pay attention to how you want to share your gifts with the world. All of those things are related to the 11th house that the sun is transiting through, and Venus is about to enter tomorrow when she officially moves into Pisces.
Wowzer.
Yeah.
Woo.
So,
All right.
who we got next?
We have 3 signs left.
Freedom. Wendy
Who's it
says
gonna
horse in my
be?
shaman
Who's it
deck
gonna
represents
be?
freedom. I love that. Yes. Yes, freedom. I feel that. That's the
Yes.
Uranus. That's the Uranus. That's how Uranus can
Yes.
actually help you, is help you to step into your freedom.
Mm-hmm. Bam. And guess who we got next? Oh, can't open it. Gemini.
Yes, I knew it.
Bam.
All right. Gemini, here we go. So Gemini, oh, this is actually really cool. So the sun and Venus are going to be transiting. The sun is already transiting, but Venus enters Pisces tomorrow, and they enter your 10th house of career.
Ooh.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So it's like a lighter energy, I feel, than like a lot of these other readings, because this means inspiration, idealism, new ideas, visions of the future, intuition, like a powerful activation, maybe working with other people, because Venus is about relationships and business relationships. So working with other people that are in alignment with what you share in terms of your career. Wow.
That's amazing, because the card that you got, Gemini, is the ant.
Oh.
And the ant is about patience.
Hmm.
So ants can carry a leaf over hundreds of miles just to get it back to the anthill. Ants in Africa will strip a forest bare when food is scarce if it takes them a year. Ants' medicine is the strategy of patience. Ant is a builder like beaver, is aggressive like badger, has stamina like elk, scrutiny like mouse, and giveaway like turkey. Patience has its rewards. If ant meandered into your spread today, it is time to show a little trust and patience in some life situation.
Wow.
So for you, Gemini, this is about your career. You may have forgotten that you will always receive that which you need at the time you need it most.
Damn.
Dang, Gemini.
Damn.
If it is not on the horizon or just around the next anthill, you may need to use some strategy. How can you put to use your power of creation until it arrives, whatever it means to you at this time?
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
intense.
Whoa, guys.
That's intense.
That's a big one. That's a big one, Jai.
Yeah.
Okay, what have we got? Ooh, the moon.
Nice.
The moon. This is saying tap into your emotions. Tap into your
Mm.
emotions because that is your guiding force right now. That is your
Mm.
guiding force this week, is your emotions. Cool.
Very cool.
Wow.
So for you, we got the Gemini, we got the Six of Wands.
Mm.
And the Six of Wands is, it's actually a really powerful energy because it actually brings in the idea of like victory. It's like you've reached some kind of achievement. You've gotten to a certain, you've gotten this far, right? So it's like looking back and being like, wow, I really got this far. And you're feeling that, right? You're like in the moment of having the perspective, having the reflection of, wow, I've come this far. This is where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, the next card you get is the Tower card,
Ooh.
which is, and remember, this is all have to do with career, which is basically that in terms of there's something in your life that is breaking down and falling apart because it needs to, because it's time for that to end and something else to begin. So making the space for it and trusting that you'll be guided forward and like diving in and letting that tower fall is going to allow you the space that you need to actually thrive. And then the abundance comes. The King of
Bam.
Pentacles. Yeah. And then that's when the money starts coming in for your business. That's when the abundance, the security,
Cash
the
money.
support, like all of that starts just flowing in. So you have to recognize where you're at and how far you've come. Let go of anything that needs to go, and you know intuitively what that is, and then that will make space for the new. You got the Queen, which is another card that has been, oh, your battery's out, which is another card that has been basically coming up a lot tonight, but it's about you stepping into your essence and into your sacred space and your power, your feminine power, your sexuality, your womanhood, your priest, the priestesshood, all of that. And then you also get the horse. And the reason why I love the horse in terms of the Gemini energy is because the horse, like Wendy said, is about freedom, and it's like it's like let it run free. Let your creativity run free. This is Pisces. Pisces is the world of Neptune. It's so expansive. You can go anywhere. It's infinite possibilities. So let yourself explore, like expand your mind, be in your center, be in your space, realize how far you've come, let go of what no longer serves the business, the career, all of that, and step into true abundance. Like the abundance that you've been truly wanting and waiting for a long time. Yeah, Jai is truly inspirational. Oh, thank you, Venus. I appreciate that. Yeah, and thank you guys for being here. We just have a couple more signs. The only ones we haven't done are Virgo and Scorpio. So as Chandra gets her camera back up.
Yep. Here we go.
Okay, cool. We're ready? All right. So
Yep.
who is next? I was going to remind everybody to make sure that you download your free moon astrology guide. There's a link in the description. It'll tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your sun, moon, and rising, and enter you into my email list that will, where I send out a weekly moon magic report giving you the forecast for the week. So make sure to check that out, you guys. Thank you.
Right.
All right.
And we have Scorpio.
No way. Virgo is last. Wow.
Yes.
That's where the full moon is happening in Virgo.
There you go, Virgo. Save the best for last.
That's what I was thinking. All right. So Scorpio, this Pisces energy is transiting, your fifth house. Again, this is another positive energy. This is an activation, like your psychic powers, your intuition, your creativity on full power. Full power. This is a really good time for you to like write down what you want to create, your dreams, your visions, like just start going for it. Don't wait. Your fifth house is being lit up, and this is the house of passion and joy and living life to the fullest. So there you go.
There you
Wendy
go.
says Jai, the horse card is also number 33 in this deck. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I love that. All right, Scorpio, you got the fox in reverse. The
Ooh.
fox is about camouflage. So, because you've gotten it in reverse, what I feel like for this week is you have become a wallflower and you need to come out. You need to come out. I feel like probably you were all up in your den and the world wants to see you.
Mm.
World wants you to embody your fifth house. It wants you to embody, it wants to see you be passionate. It wants to see you do the things that you love. It wants to see you.
Mm-hmm.
You went a little too far into your den and we almost forgot you were there.
Whoa.
But you got to come out.
Wow.
And let's see what the stone is. That's what I got for Scorpio. All right. We got the arrow. The arrow is about focus. You know what I think? I think that what happened is they've been working on something. They've been working on
They
something.
sure have. I have some
And
major
it's
Scorpio
about
energy.
to be the fifth house. So you're about to come out of the shadow. So you've been focusing, one track mind on something. You got it up your sleeve right now. And it's coming. So everybody get ready for Scorpios.
There you go. Ooh,
there you go.
I like
and
that.
by the way, what you see Jai doing is spraying the Goddess Isis spray, which you can get on my Etsy shop at chandrasanga.com.
They're available now, you guys. It's the sprays and the oils that you just kind of rub on your wrist, and oh my god, they're like lifesavers.
Goddess Isis. They're epic.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so the Chariot is the card that comes out first. So
Ooh.
very interesting. It's like, okay, the movement has now begun. Like
there you go.
Like we're done with the stagnant energy. Now it's time to move. The wheels are turning of the Chariot, and you're off. You're off to do something else. What is that? The Star card.
Ooh.
Yeah, so your hopes and your dream, you're moving forward towards your hopes and your dreams coming alive. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
But here's the coolest, dude. This is why they've been hermiting.
Yeah.
The 9 of Cups.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, Scorpio. Moving directly, like beelining it towards your hopes and your dreams, and realizing that all your wishes are coming true.
Dang, dude. That's the arrow.
Wow.
Beelining it.
Dang.
Wow. I have a Scorpio rising. My really good friend is a Scorpio rising, and that is so spot on for what is going on right now.
Oh my god, I love that. So
that's amazing.
You find yourself right now in the place of the novice.
Oh my god.
I mean, that you literally find yourself in the place of innocence, the beginner, new skills coming in, on curiosity that like never ends. I mean, that's so Scorpio. You like, this is it. You're like, wow. It's like the Fool card, because it's like the beginning of an epic journey, and it's all being activated by the Pisces in your 5th house. This is why, because the 5th house is also the house of children and innocence and your inner child.
Oh my gosh.
So like it's all happening there. I mean, wow. And then, ooh, the spider.
Wow.
And in this deck, the spider is all about creative projects. But also the spider is about, like, when you said come out, I'm like, okay, the spider has been like hiding in the corner, and it's like, okay, I'm coming out. Like I'm you're connecting all the dots. You're like bringing it all together. You're creating the web. You've been doing that work, right? The grid lines, the chakras of the earth all connecting. You've been doing that work probably in the astral, and now you're coming into the realness of life and manifesting all of those dreams into reality. Whoa. Wow.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Whoa.
Powerful. Just like Scorpio.
All right.
Man.
Virgo.
All right, Virgo.
Here we go, Virgo. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting for Virgo. Okay, so there's a couple of things. The first thing is that Pisces is opposing your first house. So Pisces is in your 7th house of relationships, which is a cool thing. This is really about relationships for you. Relationships are going to play a big role for all. You have the house of relationships, right? With this energy. So you're going to feel more compassion in relationships. You're going to feel more connection. You're going to feel more heart-centered consciousness. Those are all themes that are coming up in your 7th house. Also dreams, illusions, romance, all of those things. So all that's beautiful. However, and this I'm going to say for Virgo because it applies to Virgo, the full moon is going to be opposing that. And it's going to be in your 1st house. So there's going to be some kind of opposition, some kind of dilemma, something that is going on that's going to be opposing. It's like, is it me or is it the other? Like, do I focus more on me because the full moon is all on me, shining a light on me? Or do I focus on the opposite? Like, you have to try to find the balance between those two energies. And this applies only to Virgo because the full moon is in your 1st house, in your sign.
Wow. Wow. So Virgo. We've got the dog.
Wow.
The contrary today. I love that. I love that picture. It's really pretty. The dog is all about loyalty. So what happens when the dog comes in the contrary is it might be telling you that you have become critical or mean due to the company you are keeping. And that's interesting what you were describing. Is it my fault or is it their fault? And you might just have become...
It's illusion too in the 7th house.
Very Virgo about it. Right? Maybe you've become too critical. The reversal of this medicine could also imply that it's time to stop cowering with fear and time to begin to tackle the adversaries of your confidence. The key is to realize that there are not external enemies, but thought forms in your own mind which tell you that you are not worthy of loyalty, either to yourself or to others. You may want to examine the patterns of disloyalty in your life.
Damn.
Do you, for example, pass on gossip or not speak up when someone else is rumor mongering? Do you make jokes that belittle others? Or do you not return kindness? These are characteristics of fear, and particularly of fear that is common to the human 2-legged family, the fear of not belonging or of not being approved of. Dang, that is super 7th house.
Damn. That's heavy. And that's why this whole moon for Virgos is going to be intense. It's going to be Reclaim your power of loyalty to self and self-truths. Bam. Full moon in your 1st house. Become like dog, your own best friend. Dang, that's so Virgo. I can't even handle it. Oh my God.
DAMN.
Like, screw all y'all. I got this. Damn.
Ooh. You got the eagle.
Oh.
You got the eagle.
There you go.
That's amazing, guys. I'm going to read the eagle for the stones because it's really cool. All right, let me get to it. When Eagle Stone comes your way, you are being asked to see the current situation from a higher perspective
Holy.
and invited to align your energy with the highest because there's a powerful opportunity for growth heading toward you.
What? Dude, Ace of Pentacles.
There you go.
I was wondering why the Ace of Pentacles came out. Now I know. Are you kidding me?
That's amazing, you guys.
Holy moly. So the Ace of Pentacles is like, it's prosperity, it's opportunity, and it's manifestation. So there's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here. But here's the next two cards, which are so interesting. The Hanged Man.
Ooh.
The Hanged Man. So there's an opportunity, but it may not be the exact time right now to deal with it. To like so there's a waiting period between when right now and when the opportunity is actually going to arrive. It's not exactly the exact time right now to like go for it. Because then the next card is the Hermit.
Whoa.
Like what? Dude, the Hermit card is the Virgo card.
Yes.
Oh my God. And it's like go within. Okay, so this
Whoa,
is
what?
definitely about there's something going on relationship wise.
Be your own best friend, yo.
The Pisces the Pisces stuff is like in your 7th house. Relationships are like on the limelight. The sun opposing the moon, the sun opposing your first house and the moon in your first house. It's like, dude, the two luminaries like battling it out. That's what a full moon is. In essence, they're battling it out. And this is happening in your own life with a relationship or relationships. But this posits a powerful opportunity for growth, for wisdom, for wealth in all different ways. But it's not the time to act. This is the time for you to retreat and process. And it's like, do what you do best. Basically.
Bam.
And then you get the wealth card.
Ooh, yes.
So like, right? So wealth is that opportunity. Wealth and the Ace of Pentacles is the same energy. It's coming. It's like right around the corner. All that it needs. Okay. So I kid you not. The images are just crazy. The Hanged Man and the butterfly. They both hang upside down.
Dude.
They both hang upside down.
While they're waiting.
God.
The butterfly hangs upside down while it's waiting for its wings to become fully open.
Oh my God. Like,
it has to wait.
dude.
It can't fly until the wings are fully open.
Oh my God. This is like blowing my mind right now. Okay. But so you're waiting for the most epic freaking thing that's going to come to you, because when the butterfly becomes a butterfly, it's like, that's the magic. It's like, you did it. You got through it. And now we're up and onwards to bigger and better things.
I'm about to have a party in my cave, in my hermit cave. I have Venus in Virgo.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I have Venus in Virgo.
Wow. Wow.
There you go,
My
guys.
mind is blown. Mind
Wow.
definitely blown. So there you go, you guys. Another weekly edition of The Magic of Venus.
Damn.
All right, let me go back to this little
That was
screen.
amazing.
Dang.
Hey, Rob. Nice to see you live.
Yes. Thank you to everyone that was here live every week, you guys. These readings are just like out of this world. this show is just becoming something really fun for me. I'm sure for Chandra too.
Oh yeah.
Next week we're going to be on the road, so we are going to do the show on Monday instead of Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. If you're new to the channel, you're catching the replay. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you go live, and so you get notified of when we go live, and also when we upload videos. But I do want to thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this show and that you're ready for this week that's coming, for this powerful full moon. You guys are amazing. There's a lot of broadcasts coming up because I'm going to be doing the full moon astrology on Friday, the full moon ceremony on Saturday, and the mini readings will be moved to Sunday. And then I might do them a little bit earlier on Sunday, the mini readings, just because it's like Sunday. And then on Monday, we'll have the magic of Venus. So like basically we get tomorrow off, and then we got boom, 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 like 4 days in a row of broadcasts on the channel. So I'm really excited about all of that. Make sure you guys check out Chandra's new essential oil blends.
Yes,
they are
guys.
amazing. Really excited for that. Her Etsy shop is what's the name of the Etsy shop?
It's Magic at by Chandra Sangat, but you can find it on my website. It's at the very top of the page. I just updated it, so it's chandrasangat.com, and you will see it right there. Click enter the shop now, or whatever I call that button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'll link it to the bottom of this video too, so people have it.
Awesome.
And
Thank you, Jai.
Yeah. Remember that my love readings, my love astro compatibility readings are half off through the end of February. So if you're wanting to get some insight into a relationship, doesn't have to be a love partnership. It can be like mother-daughter, father-son, those kind of things. You can get insight into the relationship by looking at the synastry of the relationship through astrology. So there you go. I am so excited for you guys. Do you ship to Canada?
Yes, good question. So I ship to anywhere in the Americas, Europe, and Australia.
Wow.
There you go.
Epic.
Bam. And New Zealand.
There you go. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the moderators, Wendy and Shannon, for being here. I think did I see Christina Maria earlier, or was that just like my imagination? Was I just like
she was here in spirit? I don't know. I didn't see the chat.
And I have no idea.
But
I see Shannon and Wendy mostly. So thank you guys so much for being here and moderating. Thank you to everyone that watched live and those that are watching the replay. We hope you guys have a beautiful. Thank you, Wendy, for putting that link up. We hope you guys have a. What I'm going to do is post it in the comments and then pin the comment. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. I will see you again in a couple of days, and let's get ready for this powerful full moon. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy it, guys.
Bye.